everyone, you're watching 365 Data Use Cases, a very cool initiative by 365 Data Science. So make sure you subscribe to this channel. I'm Tina, and today I'll be happy to share with you one of my favorite data use cases. Also, feel free to check out my YouTube channel. You'll be able to find a link to it in the descriptions and in the upper right-hand corner of the video. Now, my favorite data science use cases, drum roll, product development. Product development is a huge and complex set of processes that rests on many moving parts, lots of hypothesis testing, and ultimately, many decisions. The ultimate goal is to create and grow a product that users love. Think about your favorite apps today. Instagram, Uber, Facebook, YouTube. Well, Instagram has infinite scroll and Uber has different options like Uber XL and Uber Pool. We take it all for granted now that these features even exist, but you better believe that these products are labors of love, results of countless decisions to get them right, many of which were not obvious at first. It's because of the complexity of product development with all its moving parts that makes data immensely powerful here. It's like a shining beacon of truth, if you have the right data and know how to tease out those insights. In product development, we do lots of opportunity sizing to decide which features to build and what to invest in. This often involves analyzing similar products to see how they performed. The data here can be structured like 1 to 5 star ratings or unstructured like social media reviews. We also do experiments to test out the features we build and see how users respond to them. The data here can also be structured or unstructured. We also want lots of data, which gives us more confidence in our results. So we have the data, but how do we tease out those high-impact insights? Well, remember, it's the problem that defines the tools we use, and the rule of thumb is to start from the simplest and increase in complexity. So first off, traditional analysis. Traditional analysis involves lots of hypothesis testing and statistics, which 365 has a wonderful series on as well. It also involves lots of data heavy lifting and visualizations with SQL and Python or R. Now, lots of things can be done with traditional analysis, but machine learning has a solid place in product development. There are lots of ways we use machine learning. One of my favorites is using supervised learning techniques such as random forest, SVM, and XGBoost to discover which features are contributing the most to the success of a product. These models are easy to implement and actually super helpful. NLP is also used a lot to analyze comments and product reviews. Finally, unsupervised clustering and more complex techniques such as deep learning also have their place, all in the name of developing an amazing product. Product development is my favorite data science use case for 2 reasons. First, because of how powerful it is in driving decisions. Here, data really gets to shine because it's both the source of truth and the driver of insights. You'll be surprised by how much value there is in just a quick XGBoost model, for example. Finally, data-driven product development meshes really well with my own personal philosophy, commonly known as the 80-20 rule, where 80% of results come from 20% of inputs. In product development, 80% of the success of a product is determined by 20% of its features. That's exactly why choosing the right feature to build is so important. Thank you for staying until the very end of today's video. I was super happy to share this data use case with you. For more videos with me, make sure to check out my YouTube channel, where I talk about data science and lots of career advice, the 80-20 way, or how I like to put it, the minimize effort and maximize outcome way. And if you want to learn more about interesting data use cases, make sure to subscribe to this channel.